Hey there, it's Kylie Menz here, and it's a lovely Sunday afternoon where it's got very dark very quickly because winter is coming in London. But I was sitting here taking the opportunity to review my blog. Why am I reviewing my blog? Well, I was doing some training recently with Aaron Rashkin, and he was looking at what your blog is all about. So thinking about things like, who are you blogging for? What is your ideal avatar? So it got me thinking about my blog. Now, I've been blogging now for probably about 12 months. When I got started, I didn't quite know what I wanted to do online, really, but I got into online marketing, and all I knew was that I wanted to create a second income and try and cover my full-time wages. So then if something happens, I knew that my wages were covered, and if I wanted to leave work, I could, or vice versa. If I lost my job, then I would be able to do that as well. So I started to look at online and creating some online marketing and become part of a particular program. Now, so obviously when I first started, I didn't really have an aim for my blog. So I'm taking this opportunity while we're sort of building up to Christmas and looking for the new year, because this is the time you create successes now, is for next year, is reassessing my blog and who I'm writing my blog for. So I started to answer the 4 questions he had created, and one of the questions is, who are they? So looking at your target market, so thinking about the people that you want to attract into your business, and who is your audience? So, are they 20? Are they 40? Are they 70? Are they young, old? Are they, where are they from? What country are they from? What's their backgrounds? Anything to do with that type of person. So it could be someone that's been made redundant. It could be a stay-at-home mum, for example. So thinking about who your target audience is. And I started to think about mine, and mine really is either entrepreneurs or self-employed people, and how I can potentially teach them how to use a blog to create a better income for them. To get their message out, to get more leads into their business, but also to actually balance and create an income while they're out delivering their work. So that was where I started to get to in relation to kind of who am I. And they're probably in their 30s. I think male or female. I have a preference, obviously. I guess people are going to relate to me maybe so more being a female. And I also started to look at my Antipodean roots, because obviously for me, a lot of the reason I'm creating this as well is if I need to drop everything and head for home, then I can. So looking at who your audience is and why, and get right down to the nitty-gritties of it. And the next one was looking at what do they do? Do they have a corporate background? Are they students, for example? Or maybe like me, they're entrepreneurs or small business owners that just need help and want to leverage their business. So starting to think about what your audience does. And why you want to do that is because you want to think about where they hang out. Are they on Facebook? Are they on LinkedIn? What sort of groups would they be a part of? Where do they go to get their information? And then looking at things like, what do they want? So I guess in a way to do that, you start to look at their needs. Do they need to know how to use social media to get more leads? Do they need to know, what are their problems, I guess, in a way? What do they really want? What are they looking for? So for me, it was looking for another avenue of income that I could do part-time. Are they looking to replace their full income? Do they want to get out of work? Are they just looking to create a pension, maybe? What is it? Or they've just got a message maybe to even share. They might have a specific hobby and they just want to have fun. They want to interact with like-minded people that enjoy what they do. So think about, what do your audience want? And then the last one, and we touched on it slightly then, is what is their problem? What's stopping them from getting what they want? So thinking about things like, I guess in a way I started to look at myself. What was my problem and what did I want to do? Now, I wanted to create some security for myself. I wanted to create a secondary income that could cover my income. At the time, I was seeing lots of redundancies. People were losing jobs. I was a bit unsure about my job, not sure whether I really wanted to be there or not. So I guess I wanted to create a part-time income that I knew would cover me if something happened. And from there, I'll probably decide to grow it and, take it from there. I've just about replaced half my income now, and I reckon by March I'll have all my income covered. And then it's where I take it from there. Do I want to grow this business, or do I want to keep working? And that's going to be up to me then, but it gives me choice, and that's what I was looking for. So, and my problems are things like getting leads. It's, how to use social media effectively. How do I juggle my time effectively? So starting to think about what is your problem will probably help you with what your audience's problem are. So look at who your audience is. What do they do? What do they want? And what their problems are. Now, the reason I was showing this, because, I know a lot of people online that have been online for a long time and not really made any money. I know one girl recently, for example, who has just come along leaps and bounds. And it wasn't till she'd been blogging, I think, for about 3 or 4 years. And it wasn't until she clearly defined who her audience was that now she's got a major following. She's getting people into her business opportunities all the time. And, she's just building an amazing brand and profile. So it got me looking at mine and reassessing where I was at. Because, I successfully recruit people into my business, and, I like helping people, but I don't necessarily have a clearly defined brand. So looking at this will help you build and leverage your own business. And then what I'm going to do in my next blog, and hope you drop by again, is looking at then what are the types of things you can blog about that's then going to engage the audience you've created. So just looking at the different opportunities there. So it's Kylie Menz here, and look forward to speaking to you soon. Cheers.